Hey, what's up? This is DJ Cal from SalaciousSound.com. We're sitting here with TMDP during North by Northeast. This is Gavin, and this is Jeff. We're going to ask them, I guess, some questions about what they're up to right now. You guys have a lot coming up. It sounds like you are sort of busy with all kinds of things at once. You don't really, just produce or just tour. Sorry.
No, it's all right. We try to balance the two. We like to spend as much time as possible in the studio, but you got to hit different cities and get your sound out to different places. So I don't know,
live stuff and studio stuff, they feed off one another too. So I mean, they both generate ideas for each other. So.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sure with your guys' style of music, you probably find yourself inspired by a lot of things while you're playing live, right?
Yeah, definitely. Mostly other bands and DJs. Like when you see a band that really inspires you, you're like, oh, we have to do that.
Yeah.
We gotta do that on stage because we don't have one model. So we use a lot of keyboards and MIDI controllers, but we're totally open to guitars or drums and stuff. So always be onto one formula. Right. I think is.
And you guys, it looks like you have a few elements to your stage show. Maybe you could describe that a little bit. It looks like you use some live synth. You use MIDI controllers as well with your computer. So how does it all come together?
Well, we have two computers. We each use a laptop, but then we each basically have one hardware synth, and then. Again, we both have a controller, so it kind of gets all mapped together.
It's all integrated, yeah. It's all integrated and it all works together. Yeah. And we sync our clocks together, so.
Yeah.
And it's
live and then.
Yeah. We use some backtracking, but we try to run as many clips live as possible. Live bands will see us and they'll be, they'll say, you're not a band, you're a DJ. Whereas DJs will see us and be like, they're kind of a live band. So
definitely.
We kind of walk. Sure. Yeah. So we walk that line, and the MIDI controllers just give us the freedom to do whatever we want. And we can write a song the day before we play a show. We have, that's how we wrote the album. It was just we were trying it Montreal and Ottawa. We tried a bunch of new songs on crowds to see how they would react and stuff. So it's really satisfying when you can just pull a song out of your ass the day before.
Fun. So you guys are also working on some remixes right now, some official stuff, I think, right?
Yeah, I hope so. One for Lizzie Truly. From Wichita Records.
Yeah, it kind of just came about really casually. Our manager was over in Europe, London, doing some meetings and shit. And can I swear?
Yes. Swear as much as you want.
Say whatever the fuck you want, man.
Fuck. So our fucking manager, he met up with this guy from Wichita, and he was nice enough to toss us the stems, and we chose this one song. It's a pretty popular song by the band, and my roommate heard me working on it. He's like, I love that song. I was like, yeah, dude, we're remixing it. He's like, what?
He knew the song.
He knew the song.
And it's ruined now because he's heard it 150 times.
I just moved in with some guys, and I'm not used to other people hearing stuff while I'm working on it, and it pisses me off when people comment on something before it's finished.
Oh man, it's like having someone reading over your shoulder. I imagine.
I just want to punch them or something. It's like, fuck you. I'm sorry. I love you, Jafet. You're a nice guy.
So you guys are touring soon too. You're starting in Ontario, and then you're moving to Quebec, where you're doing, I guess, a big festival. Maybe you could tell us about that.
The whole tour is kind of centered around the Off Festival in Quebec, and I think we're headlining the electronic portion of that. Cool. As far as we know.
Cool. And playing anything else while you're there?
We're playing a bunch of smaller shows in Montreal and doing some DJ gigs as well.
Yeah, we're doing a show in Ottawa, Montreal. We're doing 2 shows in Montreal, and we're hitting up Peterborough, which would be nice.
It'll be fun. Small venues are fun.
Northern people, I've never been there, so apparently it's a nice venue.
I don't know if Peterborough is small. I just assume.
I've looked at it on Google Maps.
It's like this big.
It's like that big.
Until you zoom in.
It's huge.
Like it's big.
And then the fall we have some tentative dates out of province and possibly out of the country, which would be nice.
Good.
We're trying to minimize some of our Toronto shows just because we last year we were hitting it really hard and playing. We were playing everywhere, and
Huge press too.
yeah, and now that we have that, it's just we can pull the throttle back a bit and try and hit other markets and stuff. Because the worst thing would be for what some of our friends have done. They just see us so much. They'll say, "Oh, we'll see them next time. We'll see them next time," and then before you know it, people are not always seeing you. So you kind of want it to be a special thing when people are coming to see you perform live. And it feels better for us to like spend some time digesting what our last set did and then improve upon it. So it's awesome when some friends come out and they see the improvement from the other shows. They just like pull their hair out and shit. I'm like, yeah.
That's good. It's good. Well, I hope you guys have success. You guys definitely have a good sound, and I hope the other cities in North America where you're planning on going feel the same. I'm sure they will. Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hi, this is TMDP.
You are watching Salacious Sound. That's terrible. I'm sorry.